We are right now inside 15 seconds to 1 to the 5 for the oldest active trophy in motorsports. 3, 2, 1, mark. So let's take a look at our field for Gold Cup 2026. Here we go. It's going to be Jimmy Shane, and he will be sitting in lane number 1. He has run like a rocket all weekend. Quick note about Jimmy Shane. He won the 2021 Gold Cup from lane 1. He'll be in there again. Lane 2, this is the boat nobody's been able to touch. Andrew Tate, the U1 in the BWR Racing. He wants this Gold Cup. He wants it badly, and he wants to come out of here with a national high points lead and an APBA Gold Cup. Lane 3 is going to belong to J. Michael Kelly. He knows what it takes to win a Gold Cup. His boat ran extremely well the last time on the water. Look for him from lane 3. And rounding out our front row as we get to the 5-minute mark, Corey Peabody. He is going to be on the outside in lane number 4. You know he's going to be gunning. He's going to try and jump everybody at the start. He's run very well this weekend as well. It's a late afternoon sun, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Boats are away from the dock. First one coming away is going to be the Maverick, our trailer boat from the town of Madison, Indiana. There he is. The young man has been the busiest guy in southern Indiana in the last hour. He drove a H1 heat, jumped into GP, ran that final heat, and now he's out here again. So there are your 5 boats. It is Shane, Tate, Kelly, Peabody inside out, and Brandon Kennedy as the trailer boat.
You know, Brandon's young, but he's going to feel beat up tomorrow. I can promise you that.
Yeah, he's young, but he has worked hard today in a lot of heat. It's the final heat. It's the APBA Gold Cup. It is the crown jewel of H1 Unlimited Racing. It is the oldest active motorsports trophy in the world. I don't think we can hype it any more than this. We've got BWR Racing versus Strong Racing on the front row. These 4 boats have been as good as anybody all weekend, and we are joined by a Gold Cup champion here with Jean Theoret's going to come watch the heat with us. Welcome, my friend. Miss Apollo, he's going to go in lane 1, and as we learned during the break, there's a lot of guys on this H1 team that know a lot of trivia. Jimmy Shane has won, as we said, a Gold Cup on this river from lane 1. He chose it again. If he can get through there clean the first time through, he's going to be tough to drive around.
Absolutely. He knows the dangers of being in lane number 1, but he's confident in himself. He's confident in the boat, and he's going to put it there on the pins as fast as he can and get through it and accelerate fast. That boat accelerates better than anything I've ever seen.
Well, it's been extremely quick, and you're looking at the boats coming down the front straightaway. There's Corey Peabody in the U3, the Tahoe Miss. He is going to be in lane number 4, just inside 3 minutes, looking up the front straightaway. There's the boat that everybody's going to be gunning for. That is Andrew Tate, the U1, the BWR Racing. Nobody's been able to crack that puzzle this weekend.
No, not by a long shot here. Jimmy Shane coming down the front straightaway out of turn number 2. Picture him doing a tiny run, but it looks like he's just going to go for a nice cruise here. He must have his stuff already figured out. One thing I'm looking at here, Brad, there might be some glare going into turn number 1 here. We'll have to see how that affects him.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too, because it's bright down that way. I don't think it's a problem per se, but it could be. Now we got, who's that that's cutting the course going across there? That will be Jimmy Shane. And he cuts over and he can hug the buoy row. That's where he is going to be. Coming up on 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Dustin, until the start.
And you notice he did not go all the way around turn number 1. He stayed on the GP course. He's begging these guys, do not go down there and rough up the water, but they're going to do everything they can to make it choppy for him.
Yeah, here's $20. Don't go down there. Stay out of turn 1.
The rest of the field all the way down at the far end in turn 2. They're a minute 50 left on the clock, just coming around the exit pin, coming down the front straightaway.
Yeah, and the boat trailing them, coming off the top end. There you see it. That is Jimmy Shane. He's going to dive into lane number 1 as they come down. There you see Tate. That's the boat on the far right. He's in lane 2. Then it is Kelly in 3. It is Peabody in 4. The Madison boat will be the trailer. He is behind everybody. We're set pretty good here.
Yeah, the field is lined up really, really nice. Let's see what Jimmy's going to do. Is he going to go all the way around the corner, or is he going to cut the GP course?
And if anybody was wondering here, no, that was not our start. They were lined up pretty good. Boy, look at them come off the lower corner there. Lane 1 and lane 2. They're actually, that's lane 2 and lane 3. There's lane 4. Jimmy's lagging back a little bit, but he knows his lane will be there, and it will be lane number 1. 1 minute. 1 minute to the start of our final heat, the 116th running of the APBA Gold Cup.
Jimmy's in a really good spot. He's where he wants to be. These other guys are early. I don't really know why, because there's no reason to get up there early like this. Jimmy's in a good spot. I think he's right where he wants to be.
Well, we're going to find out in about 40 seconds because they're going to come down and hit the line. Look at that gorgeous shot looking down the Ohio River from the drone toward the bridge. 5 H-1 Unlimited hydroplanes headed up toward the top. Everybody in Madison, Indiana is standing up staring at the river. This is the culmination of the entire weekend. Now watch Shane dive into lane number 1. There he goes right there. It is open for him. We are inside 15 seconds until the start. Jimmy Shane has already put the hammer down as they start down toward the start. Nobody wants to jump, but nobody wants to be late. They want to be right here. We are inside 5. We are 3, 2, 1. Mark, and I think it's clean. J. Michael Kelly broke the clock. He broke it from lane number 3, but we got to see what's going on off. It's a clean start. Look what's going on, and it is Jimmy Shane down there first. He's got to get through that corner. I hope he didn't clip that one. Wow. He was awfully close, but he got through turn 1 clean. He's got a lot of company, and one of those boats that's company to him is Andrew Tate, and he's right with him. He's just outside, about 4 boat lengths back. Dustin, this is a good one. He got through the corner clean.
He painted that turn, best turn ever, all the way down the back straightaway, wide open. Tate on his outside hip, he's leading them down there, but they're all together. It's a beautiful shot.
In at the top end of the race course. Oh, Tate goes way wide from lane number 2. That's going to open the door big for Jimmy Shane to open things up. He's opened up a lead because Shane went so wide. No, it was Tate, excuse me, that went wide. Shane comes down. He's opened up close to a rooster tail on teammate Andrew Tate, but Tate's not going to want to let him go. Remember, fans, we go 5 times around.
A lot of boat racing left here as Jimmy Shane leads him into turn number 1. See if he can make it through the hole here. Big hop by Jimmy Shane. Jimmy Shane jumps out about 4 lanes. Andrew Tate does the exact same thing. J. Michael dives to the inside trying to capitalize on it.
Wow, what a break that was. Now Jimmy Shane flying down the backstretch. Tate would love to get up alongside of him and try and pin him in that lane 1. But right now it is still Jimmy Shane driving it up the backstretch. We are on lap number 2. Lap number 2 of 5. 2 boats up toward the top end of the race course, both owned by Bruce Rashford and BWR Racing. And here goes Tate wide again up at the top end. Coming down, Jimmy Shane on the inside. He's running some beautiful corners. He's got about 4 or 5 boat lengths on Tate as they come off the top end of the race course and come down underneath the bridge. Jimmy Shane, Andrew Tate, they are hooked up. They're going to come down and put 2 in the books with 3 more to go.
Shane on the inside, Tate on the outside. Less than 2 boat lengths difference now as they head into this rough turn number 1. Let's see how tight Jimmy can hold it on the buoys here and keep Andrew outside of him. Wow, they are close. Water everywhere, but Jimmy makes it through okay, and Tate is right on his hip.
Boy, he is right there standing in that right side rear view mirror. Jimmy Shane is rocking and rolling down the backstretch. That new boat for BWR Racing, they are really beginning to realize the potential of that boat that was built in 2024. We only saw it for 1 heat a year ago. Jimmy picked it and said it's the boat he wanted to run this year for Bruce Ratchford and BWR Racing, and we're starting to understand exactly why. Off the top end of the race course, I thought there was a little bit of a spin there with Andrew Tate. There was not. He stayed clean. Here they come. Look like they did last time. Still, Shane out front on the inside lane. Tate, I think he's given a little bit of ground, Dustin.
Yeah, Tate's having a hard time on that far turn number 2. If he can clean that up, he might be able to catch Jimmy Shane.
Boy, the right sponson on Jimmy Shane's boat was picked way up in the air. He got it loose, but he got it down before he got into the corner and had to turn it. He's got to set it down before he gets in there. He was able to do that, but he had it out of his hands right there for a moment. But he got it back down and now off the corner and up the backstretch. Boy, Tate's not going away, Dustin.
No, Jimmy's making this race course as wide as humanly possible, and look at him hang that thing. You can see all the way underneath the boat. You can see the entire skid fin. He's giving it 110% to stay ahead of Tate. Here comes Tate on the outside. Let's see if he can clean up this turn now.
Top end of the race course.
Oh, he goes
Shane.
wide.
Shane takes a big hop up there, but he sets it right back down. The boat is seemingly very, very forgiving. Shane's got to really run. He's going to come down. He's going to pick up a white flag. There's only one more to go. Jimmy Shane driving the Apollo, the U-27. He's driving it like a rocket. Oh, and
Wow.
look at Andrew hanging. Andrew hanging the U1. Really flying it down the front straightaway. He's giving it everything that he's got, Dustin.
Absolutely out of the water the entire time. Going to come up on lap traffic, some rough water. Jimmy Shane still painting those buoys. Andrew Tate a much better turn. This is the last lap. This is where he's got to do it. He's doing a great job.
Up the backstretch for the final time. Jimmy Shane of the U-27, the Miss Apollo. Bruce Rashford, your Apollo hydroplane is running like a rocket. So is your BWR Racing U1. They're going to come up on the Miss Madison up toward the top end of the race course, but it is a full rooster tail lead right now for the U-27, the Miss Apollo, and Jimmy Shane. Could it happen? Could he come back after a 4-year hiatus and claim the Gold Cup on the Ohio River? Jimmy Shane is flying down the front straightaway. That is not Andrew Tate that's just off to his right. That is lap traffic in the Miss Madison. But here is your winner of the 2026 APBA Gold Cup, Jimmy Shane. He pulled it off. Second place goes to Andrew Tate in the U1, the BWR Racing. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely incredible drive by both of those drivers out there. I don't know how they kept him on the water. Whew, your third place boat right now coming across the line. It's going to be the U3 Corey Peabody, J. Michael Kelly, and the Maverick in fourth place with a half a lap to go. The Miss Madison U6.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. And ladies and gentlemen, we were just calling it how we are seeing it, so we will let you know how all the chips fall, but an absolute incredible final heat for a Gold Cup here in Madison, Indiana.
Yeah, and you and I have had these types of conversations before. I honestly hope nothing changes, especially up front with the two of them, because it was just such good racing. You'd hate to see something come into play like a penalty. Let's hope everything's clean up there because
how about this young man right here?
Man. Yeah, Brandon Kennedy, give it up for him. He will come home. He'll have a 5th place finish in the APBA Gold Cup for 2026.
Well done. Wow. I think Brad and I are both completely out of breath. We know all these drivers are. The black flag comes out on the race course, and I cannot believe the final we just watched.
Wow.
The fact that Andrew was able to hang on to that thing and wrestle it right back down to earth was incredible. And Jimmy, I don't know if you saw it, Brad, but down here in turn number 1, he left the water for about 3 seconds, it seemed like. I mean, he went out way far out, but there was nobody next to him, so I don't think that affected anything. But Andrew caught him because of how far he flew out of the water and went outside. This is going to be on the highlight reel for a long time.
Jimmy's got his fist pumping there out of the cockpit of the Miss Apollo. Andrew Tate has already come back to the dock, but right now all attention is on the U-27 Miss Apollo. Wow, what a drive. So we're going to monitor. We've got people monitoring the official radio. We will find out if things were, first of all, clean on the water. Now, the way we do things is we'll pull the boxes out of the boat in order of how they finished on the water, and that would mean the U-27 Miss Apollo will have their black box pulled out of the boat before and tested before anybody else. The idea is to see if we can get him confirmed, if he is indeed the winner, as quick as humanly possible. I would love to know, and we'll find out from our Danny Rogers, but I would love to find out what he's thinking in there right now. He's been away for 4 years. He comes back. He jumps in that rocket ship.
You know who else was anxiously waiting for the results here at home was probably the owner, Mr. Bruce Radford, because what an incredible job by his team this weekend. I mean, absolute class in the field, so he's got to be pretty proud.
Your unofficial winner of the 116th APBA Gold Cup at the Morgan Foods Madison Regatta is Jimmy Shane in this.
Jimmy Shane, if he got it, it is his 26th career win. he will be all alone in fourth place, if I believe that is correct. Yeah, his next victory would be his 26th, all alone in fourth place on the all-time unlimited win list. All right, we're going to send it down to Danny Rogers right now, standing by with our unofficial Gold Cup champion, Jimmy Shane.
Jimmy, heck of a finish here in the Gold Cup. What gave you the confidence to line up in that one lane?
Ooh, well, I had a little bit of experience in lane one in previous years, and I've been able to make it through there. But this is a completely different boat for me. I did not have a chance to run it in lane one in any of the qualifying heats. So I knew the boat was turning well. I knew I was pretty confident with the handling of the boat. We had an issue in heat 3B that we had to fix right before the final heat, and it tore me up pretty good. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to even get back out there and run. I couldn't put any pressure on the wheels. So a couple people got me fixed up really quick, and I'm amazed that we were able to pull it off. Unbelievable. The crew, what they did after that last heat with what they had to do to fix the boat, I wouldn't have been able to drive the way that I did without having the confidence of the team to work on the boat and know that I was going to be out there, not have the same problem as the heat before. That gives me all the confidence in the world to drive the boat hard. Hey.
How much better is this finish, knowing you had to fight through a ton of adversity through it?
Oh, I mean, it's just new. It's unique. It's different. It's a different boat. It's a different crew. It's a different team. But with guys like Taylor and all the guys on the team, like I say, I had the confidence to go out there and stick it in lane one. I took a couple of horrendous bounces. I was probably about 8 feet off the water at one point coming down the front stretch here. I hope you guys didn't see that. And I was able to get the boat back down, settle it back down. That's when Andrew caught me on that second or third lap. And then I was able to just lock back in and just get back in there and make the turns I needed to make to hold Andrew off. I knew he was coming. I knew how fast that boat was. Obviously, I'd won a couple of Gold Cups with that boat, and I knew what I was up against. But just having that confidence to go in there and get through lane one on the first lap and be able to drive my race course is really what won us a Gold Cup.
This guy's won a couple of Gold Cups now too. How did Jimmy do in this new boat in this final race?
I think he just proved it right there. I mean, I can't say more about this guy. I mean, it's been such a privilege to work with him as little as we have so far, but he came in here after taking a 4-year break and just showed immediately how good he is. And wow. I mean that was a great final win. I mean, to win it with Jimmy, it's been a competitor for a lot of years, and now I see what I've been up against, and man, and hats off to Mike Hansen and everything that he's done. I mean, he's leading this thing, and all the guys at Apollo and BWR. I mean, it's everybody, and we're working day to day in the shop and getting this boat done. So couldn't do it without him.
How grateful are you that today even went off?
Very, very. It was looking a little weird there for a minute. We took a couple of boat rides out there to go check on the conditions, and after it finally cleaned up, we said, okay, we better get going because we're running out of daylight. So I'm so glad we did. I mean, this is such a special event. The fans here are amazing. You know, and what a great way to show BWR and Apollo and H1 put on a great event.
Yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you.